This video is sponsored by Wondershare.
Have you ever cheated in GTA? I'm sure you did. And here is how to do it in real life using visual effects. Alright, so the first thing that we need is our footage. So I asked Enzoe to come over and record me using our Moza monopod, which is actually a fly pod, and it allows us to extend it electronically. We also mounted our gimbal on top of that monopod, so now we actually have a really long crane that we can work with. This so we get a really smooth shot from behind me, and Enzoe can follow me using this monopod and animate it like a crane, just like in the game where it's always following the character. When he enters a car, it's following the car, and when you rotate, you have these really smooth rotations, which in real life, the best way to imitate these is a 360 camera or a gimbal. So now we have our footage. I'm walking here in my footage, and the first thing that I need to do is 3D camera track my footage because our shot is actually moving. So what I will need to do, because I am in the shot here so close to the camera, I'm going to have to mask out myself and subtract myself from this layer. Then I'm going to pre-compose my footage and 3D camera track my scene.
Alright, before we continue with the video, let me quickly talk about today's video sponsor, because you might actually need this. Wondershare Uniconverter 14. The Wondershare Uniconverter allows you to convert any video file super easily. It's also powered with GPU acceleration, so everything is up to speed. They are most known for the converting, but you can also compress your files. You can even record or edit video using this software.
And I also wanted to add that this version has some powerful AI features. These are only a few of the things that they have added in this version, and there's way more to discover.
You can actually go and try it out for free with the link in the description below. Go and check it out for yourself if you are in need for any type of conversion or compression. Wondershare Uniconverter it is. Alright, let's get back to the video.
Now that I have all my tracking data, I'm going to export this to Cinema 4D, where I am going to import a bunch of awesome cars that are very related to GTA, so a bunch of supercars, that is. I want to spawn these in my scene, so what I am doing is taking out my phone, obviously, and acting like I'm typing something out. Then in Cinema 4D, it's as easy as enabling the display on one of the cars and making it invisible one frame before it actually appears. Now for the second car, I wanted to have a little problem occur. Like, we all know when we're doing a cheat code of the car that we want, but it actually drops on top of the other car, and therefore they both break, and you don't have a nice new car, so you will have to spawn another one. And I just thought that would be a really cool reference from the game. So here I wanted to play around with the dynamics of my scene a little bit. For example, when another car drops, it actually damages the body of the car below it, which is a very logical way of thinking about it. Now the only problem here is if you are working with high resolution models such as these cars that are actually really realistic, and in order to get something realistic, it has to have a lot of density and polygons. The only downside here is that it takes more time for dynamics to work, so what I have done is I remeshed my car model, and I just made sure that I have the base layer of the car on top of it. So I basically made a duplication of the car and I remeshed it with less polygons. So now I have the same structure of the car, but with less polygons, so now when I apply soft bodies to it, it's going to calculate a lot faster. And now I can actually bind this data to my high resolution model, and because they are both the same, it's going to deform my high resolution model based on what I apply to the low resolution model. Basically, this means that my workflow is a lot faster and smoother. Now, after that I've done that, I wanted to spawn a last car a little bit more in the distance, so that's what I did. Again, playing with the visibility of my car, and then I also textured these using the Redshift render engine. After that, I recorded using a 360 camera and different exposure levels on location, so now I can transform these photos into an HDRI photo using Photoshop. Now if I import that environment, I have my real light reflections of the location, and this is really useful when you're working with cars because cars are highly reflective.
Oh, and by the way, up until now, creating Hollywood level visual effects has been really hard and oftentimes very expensive. And that's why I have been working on this for over a year now, and I'm proud and excited to announce Creator Galaxy 3.0. We are introducing the easiest and most affordable way to create stunning looking visual effects for your videos. This is a totally new platform to get all the assets you need in order to create insanely looking visual effects. Whether you're a beginner or a pro, you will find assets here easy to use and of great quality. You will be able to create videos like they came straight out of Hollywood, and we will be launching soon, this February to be exact. So sign up for the early bird with the link in the description below so you can get early access to our services and be one of the first to experience the amazing power of Creator Galaxy 3.0, because trust me, you're gonna love this one. So as you are one of the first users, you will be able to share feedback and thoughts to grow this together as a community. And that's not all, you will also get exclusive offers and deals that is not going to be available to the general public. More updates soon.
Now I'm going to bring everything in After Effects and finish everything off. Things that I've done in After Effects is when I bring up my phone, I'm also going to bring in a PNG phone from GTA that is just animating up into my lower right screen. Just adding the interface on my screen and these overlays is going to help selling the realism of it, or at least selling the idea of GTA in real life. So I have the money bar up top, I have the small minimap that I actually try to recreate as close as possible using 3D movements, just like in the game. And then I also animated the phone to actually press all the different numbers, so I actually add cheat codes so it feels realistic. And yeah, combining everything together, now I'm going to take off for my last car where I want to get in. And we all know this feeling that when we feel something is going the right way in a game, you get killed. So when I'm walking there, I just ran out of the shot, so I have my clean plate. I actually jumped in my real car and I drove my car past the camera.
Whoa. Hey man, nice car. What do you do for a living?
I'm a YouTuber.
Nice.
And now I'm going to just match these shots and trim them at the right moments, and I'm going to make it look like I'm actually running myself over. Adding the text wasted, playing a little bit with color overlays to make it look like I'm dead, just like in the game, makes this the complete story on how I created GTA in real life. Enjoy! Alright, I hope you enjoyed that little clip. If you did, definitely give this video a like. Also subscribe to the channel for more and hit the notification bell to stay notified when I upload new videos. Apart from that, I'm going to leave you with another video of mine so you can continue your VFX journey right here. And yeah, I hope to see you in the next one. Until then, create epic videos.